So it's almost near to the 10.84 mark. Imagine if these guys are taking it towards that 10.95 and 11, then probably, yes, we get to see some large moves happening. Please be careful. That's going to be the area wherein I want you to be really aware. This market is in a dicey situation. It is possible to move it on either side. Let me just check whether we have any open positions or not. I think we are done with the thing. Got it. Perfect. Okay, so those who are wondering like and how to handle the daily expiries, guys, focus on the instrument which is getting traded. So rather than focusing on all the instrument, just focus on the instrument and see what are the index heavyweights of that particular instrument, and then focus on them to take a trade. Okay, that's the only way to approach this. Otherwise, this market is going to be a little crazy to take a trade. Okay, so those who are thinking whether the gap got filled, did the gap got filled? No, still it is long way off. It could have been easily 90, 30 points, and then the gap is somewhere around, it should have come to almost 45,143. The gap, this one was able to go up to 45,183. Okay, so another 30, 40 points, it should have fallen. Yes, gap is below the VWAP, correct. But let's see whether they are going to be doing it today or not. That's something which is going to be very keen. And we will just see it for some more minutes and then we'll go for the action. I wanted to see whether there is going to be a breakout above this. This is a no trade zone. It is coming near to the no trade zone. The Dow is also cooling off a bit. The VIX is the one which is going to be the major factor. If the VIX goes above that 10.95 and 11, probably yes. And one more thing, always think about this. Heading into the event, we are almost sitting on a rally 500 points, especially on the Nifty. Heading into I will try to do it now, as it is trying to break out now above. Can you see where it is going to be giving you a clean breakout? Missing, especially when it is trying to give you a clean breakout. See the volume parameter has to be moving in pretty large. Unfortunately, it is not. Please be careful. Time is only 1:30. Let's get on to this next topic. So what is going to be our next topic? About what is open interest in the futures and option segment. So in futures, open interest is getting created for all the stocks which is trading in F&O segment and also for the index futures. Now, in the option segment, similarly, there are several strikes which are allowed to create. So every level, like in it may be 50 gap or 100 gap, based on the strike at which it is trading and the stocks at which it is trading, they will allow it to create the open interest on those respective strikes. Now, is there going to be like in a particular like in say for example there has been a question, Shiva, since this is the float of a stock, will there like in be a restriction and other things? In the index we don't have any restrictions. The open interest is keep on getting created as much as possible. There are days wherein you would have seen in a particular strike 1 crore or 10 crore open interest would have been created. There are days wherein the open interest would be hardly like in 1 lakh to 2 lakh. It's again depends upon the demand and supply. Based on that it will get created. Okay, so there is no fixed rule that it has to be. On expiry days, you will get to see maximum happening because that is a day wherein the people tend to believe that this market can give them a huge potential. Let me go and build some positions. Okay, and when you know on expiry days the prices are going to be going to zero, what you will try to do? You will try to create the open interest on that particular strike. Let me show you that how. Today, we are just going to be looking at the Sensex since it is going to be getting into the expiry. This is a Sensex option chain. Can you see this? The open interest on other days would not be that much. Today, the OI change is pretty drastic because they feel the market is trading at 66,600, 67,000 call is trading at 6 rupees. We have only another 1 2 hours. In the next 2 hours, I'm not expecting the Sensex to move another 400 points. So in that scenario, what will happen? They will be able to pocket this entire 6 rupees. That's the reason the sellers try to create maximum position. Can you see this? The sellers have created maximum positions here. On the other hand, they've created maximum positions on 66,300. But where exactly the higher open interest is getting created today? If you look at the overall picture, 1 crore 59 on the call side cumulatively, 1 crore 68 on the put side. So the open interest is getting much higher creation in the put side compared to the call side. Always remember, the sellers will be there in every market. Sellers will be there as like in buyers. Every strike will have a buyer, every strike will have a seller. It's again depends upon whether you are comfortable to buy it at that particular price or not. Today, if you look at this, all the call prices and everything trading almost 100, 200% more than yesterday's price. What is it indicating? Some of these where the sellers have created the position, they have covered the position. Here, many people can ask me, Shiva, if the sellers is the one creating the position, how come we are seeing a long build up? Guys, please understand, if a seller is creating a position at 100, there will be a new seller who will come and create a position at 120. There will be a new seller who will come and create one position at 150. So every level, there is a seller who will be coming and creating it, or someone will be creating an average also. It's not necessary just because the price is moving higher, it is only the option buyers creating the position. Option buyers are coming and showing a faith in the system stating, guys, we are ready to buy because we are expecting the market to move higher and higher. Now, Sensex is trading at 350 points and it is trading at 66,621. So something which is going to be closing at 20 rupees, it is already trading at 90 rupees. Why this guy is buying it at 90? Because this guy feels it can go to 66,690 odd levels. That's the reason he's ready to buy it at 90. If I'm buying it at 90 rupees, does it indicate it is going to close there? No. If I'm buying there, I need to make profit. That means the 10 rupees or 20 rupees, it has to go higher so that I will be able to make money. So someone who's playing on this particular strike feels the market has a potential to move another 80, 90 points. This guy feels market has a potential to go above 66,700 and most importantly, another 50 rupees. Why? Because he is buying is at 50 rupees. If it doesn't happen, if the market tends to close here, this guy will lose money, this guy will lose money, this guy will lose money, this guy will lose money except 21 rupees. The remaining money will be gone completely. So that is the power of the sellers here. The sellers command a premium, and if a buyer is comfortable to buy that premium, he will go and buy it. Otherwise, from there, the selling comes in. What I have observed over the period of time, we are just going to be looking at the OI spreads data. I'll also open up in the data here. We have simplified the OI spreads for all of you to know which way buyer should be, which way seller should be, where exactly buying and selling is happening. This is something which is very important, right? As a buyer and seller, you needed to know where exactly the buying and selling is emerging so that you will be able to take a proper trading decision. That's the reason we have given you this clue now. So you see 4 quadrants: long build up, short covering, long unwinding. Now, what does long build up? Price moving higher, OI moving higher, that is long build up. Price moving lower, OI moving higher, short build up. Price moving higher, OI moving lower, short covering or short unwinding. Price moving lower, OI also moving lower, that is long unwinding. Can you see this? From yesterday's close, this is previous day close, and today's current trading price, it is around 246. How much is the price move? 120% from yesterday. So yesterday, if you'd have bought a call at 111, today it is trading at 237. It is a 100% move. Now, what is the OI? Yesterday it was around 9 lakhs. Today it is around 28 lakhs. The price also jumped. OI also jumped, which is called as long build-up. This is a buyer's paradise. Normally, when you see several strikes on a same side, having several buy more than that, then you will see that particular direction is going to be dominated by the buyers. If I know today I should be buying a call rather than buying a put. Now, on the other hand, what is happening with all the put trades? The price from yesterday's high of 298, the close, it is now trading at 151. This one traded at 356, now trading at 188. Price has fallen, OI has jumped. Yesterday the OI was 1173, today the OI is 36. Yesterday 2 lakh, today it is 25 lakh. Can you see the difference? Here price also increase, OI also increase. Here OI increase, price is dropping, which is a clear sign shorts are there in this particular direction. Okay, Shiva, like you have said the shorts and the longs are there. But how will I identify whether which side I needed to enter or not? That is where we will be using the OI spurts data. Historically, what I have seen is beginning of the day, the OI spurts has to be like in close to 10%, 10%. That means the price has to increase 10 or 20%, the OI has to increase 10 or 20% from the previous day. Next, around 10, 10:30, the OI also needed to increase, price also needed to increase. That means someone is coming in expecting this market to move in that direction. It can be a call, it can be a put. If today the market is moving higher, we want all the call prices to move more than 50%. We wanted the OI also to move more than 50%. Why? Why this 50% rule I'm putting in? Because if someone is committing more than 50% of their money in that, whenever you see several people coming in and putting in the money, then that particular direction, they won't leave it easily. They will try to defend it and then try to keep on taking it higher and higher. That is the reason we are trying to look at that particular direction. We are trying to look at that particular direction. So it's always important, see which side the market is giving you the move and then go along with that particular direction. Don't try to go against it. That is something which I normally would ask you guys to avoid it. Clear? So how do they differ? Those are the things which we will be seeing it in the upcoming sessions on how the calls and other things, like in how the calls are getting covered, the puts are getting covered, and so on. Now, what did they do? Today, the market, they bought all the calls, right? What did they do when it came to the VWAP? It was coming with a vengeance from almost 45,300. It came to 45,180 odd levels, which is almost like a 200-point fall. What did they do? Did they let it go below that level? They defended it and then started to go higher towards almost like in a day's high. That is the sign. That is the sign. This is how they tend to defend it. This is the sign they tend to defend it. When they already bought on a particular direction, they will try to defend that particular side. Imagine if the prices and the OY keeps on continuing to go lower and lower, then they are losing the like in battle and they will get out of that. They are losing the battle and they will get out of that. That's the reason you guys needed to be really, really careful to know what exactly that they are trying to do and then play according to the strength. Play according to the strength. Clear? Now this market, clearly after this, they've almost given you another 200-point move. They're just moving it around. But still, it is not giving you a convincing move. They are not giving you a convincing move. Will they be able to stay around and then take it higher? Let's see whether they are going to be doing it or not. We'll just see for another minute and then we'll take a decision. Now, you guys are clear on the OI concept first one? What is long build-up? What is long build-up or a Q1? Next comes the Q2. If you guys are there in the buyer's paradise here, the next one is for the seller's paradise. What is the seller's paradise is all about? Seller's paradise is nothing but you needed to be there opposite to the buyers. Okay. But most importantly, sellers are the ones who are creating the positions. So we needed to be really, really careful. First and foremost, you always needed to look at the options market from a seller's perspective. So we needed to look at the market from seller's perspective. If a seller is being there on the put side, then as a buyer, I'll go on the call side. If a seller is there on the call side, I will go on the put side. Always important to note which side the sellers are. Okay. That's the most important element. Today, when I know that the sellers are creating the positions on the put side, as a buyer, I needed to stay on the call side. But doesn't mean I will keep on staying there. Say, for example, now you see this particular strike 41, and we will just look at 45,200. Now it is around 95% increase, 200% increase. But after some time, this 95 comes to 60 or 70, and this OI goes to 240 or 250%, what is it indicating? At the higher level, selling is coming in. That's the reason the price has moved from 95% to 80 or 70% or 60%. So you guys needed to be keep a close track on this, because that is going to be giving you a clue on what they are trying to do with. Very, very important for you to do that. Please observe it. Please observe through the day. Now, 92%, right? I'll refresh it. 45,200. Just read it. Okay, it has not refreshed. So we will see it after some time as well. Now, after some time, this 200%, it's increasing. This is falling. That means there is a threshold wherein like in buying a stop, and people have started to exit, or people have started to exert selling pressure, or shorts are coming in at the higher level. That normally happens when the rally has happened, and at the higher level, you will see some kind of a selling pressure coming in. That is something which I want you to observe. At the same time, even here, currently the prices has fallen more than 50%, close to 50%, and the OI has jumped. But for some reason, after some time, this OI is reducing, and this percentage of fall is also reducing. Imagine if this one goes to 30%, the OI reduces to almost 180%. What is the indication? It is an indication the shorts, whatever that they did, they are happy with the money that they made. They are covering their position automatically. When they are covering, prices tends to go up and the OI tends to go down. But still, it will be figuring in this category, the short build-up category. Why? Because still it is having a short and the OI is building up. It will take some time. Okay. Intraday, when you are seeing a sudden reversal and everything happening, right? The first signal will be available in the OI spurts data. Now, just some time back, it was around 92%. Now it is around 97%. Let's see after few minutes. Okay, let's see after few minutes whether the 97% is going to be sticking around or not. If it is not sticking around, then you will see like how the data is getting shaped up and how the data is getting changed as well. Now 97, right? Just observe it. Okay, we'll give it another few more minutes. See whether this 97 is sticking or whether this 97 and this 210% is just coming down. What has happened here? It was 97%. Now it has come to 90%. What is happening with the price now? Is it moving higher or it is moving lower now? The price was around 218, 220. Now it has come to almost 210 odd level. The price has come to 210 odd level. What is that indicating? Sellers are coming in at the higher level, or profit booking might be happening, or some short buildup is happening at the higher level. It's not short covering, guys. Profit booking or long unwinding, which you can say, or a short buildup. These are the two categories that can happen. You wanted to see it? I'll just go and show you 45,200. Okay? Two categories. What is that? Short buildup or long unwinding. Can you see this on 3-minute time frame? Can you see this? This candle just got started. Don't worry. What is it happening? Long unwinding happening? Perfect. Price is also falling. OI is also falling. The OI was around 212, 215%. Now it has come down to 210. The price again, it is shifting between 210 to 220. Someone is like an unwinding. Someone is adding the position. But overall texture, is it still a buy on dips or a sell on rise? It is buy on dips or sell on rise. Clear? When I will be ultra cautious on this market? Only when the VIX crosses this level. If it is going to be trading between this zone, am I going to be worried about the VIX? Because this is the level from yesterday the VIX has been playing, right? It went below, it is going above, and then it is now coming below. So it is just trying to play in between this zone. As long as the VIX is going to be in the zone, I don't have any worries. If it goes above this, then the selling pressure will come in. If it goes below this, then the buying will be emerging. Okay, so watch out for that. Now, you have seen one quadrant, second quadrant. This is long build up. This is short build up. So in order for me to go and take a trade on the options market, imagine if I wanted to buy something in the options market in the morning, the two candle theory and other things. Apart from that, what else I needed is I needed to know whether on a direction which I'm going to be buying, it can be a call or it can be a put. I needed to see whether there is a 50% increase in OA and 50% increase in price. So where exactly you will be looking for this? I will be looking for at the money and in the money strikes. At the money and in the money strikes should be giving me this. Now let's go and look at the money and in the money. This is on Friday. Usually, like, and you can look at this data. See this. This is your at the money. This is your in the money strikes on the call side. How much is the increase? More than 90%. How much is the increase in the OI? More than 140%. Correct? Is it meeting your parameter? This is now. Okay, 145 and 90. Do you wanted to see it in the first 1 hour? We'll see it there. 9:16 to 10:30. Can you see what was happening at that time? It was very flat. It was very flat. Now, we will see it from 11. By the time, what has happened? It has increased 80 odd percent, 90 odd percent, all these levels. As I told you, beginning of the day, even if it is flat, as the day progresses, once this parameter is getting met, then automatically you will see that particular side is gaining momentum. More than 50% increase in OI, more than 50% increase in price on a particular side at the money and in the money strikes, you will see the buyers flocking in and then the market rewarding them in that particular direction. Clear? Similarly, what is happening with the puts? They are starting to bring down the prices on the puts. They are adding more and more quantity. Can you see this? Short build up, 50% increase in OI, almost 40 to 50% drop in the price. Considering it's the beginning of the series, it's a good one. But imagine if it is on Tuesday and Wednesday, you would have seen more than 50, 60%. Why the price is not falling much on day one? Because the time value is there. Buyers will tend to hold it for a longer time. And that's the reason you are seeing that particular grip happening. But overall, what you're witnessing, overall, you're seeing that this particular market, as of now, it is getting into the grip of buyers on the call side, sellers on the put side. Now, are you able to correlate and differentiate between a buyer and a seller now? So today, if you're a buyer, which side you will play? If you're a seller, which side you will play as of now? The things can change drastically. That's the reason we keep tracking this data. So where is this time filter available? You can just choose the custom time and then you can add it. Okay, I'm just going to be showing you full day, or you can custom time and then you can change the time here so that you will be able to see the custom time. Are you guys clear now? First quadrant and second quadrant? So now you got a clarity which side, if you're a buyer, which side you needed to be there on a seller and so on. Perfect. This is exactly I would love to see. Now, what is third quadrant? Third quadrant is slide in OI and rise in price. Slide in OI and rise in price. What does this mean? This is called as short covering. What happens in this one? When there is a OI drop similar to the yesterday's example, the prices rise significantly. The people just trying to exit the position because they are in a soup. They are like in getting butchered. They will try to buy it any price which is available to them. In that scenario, you will see this. You will see the price jumping 40 or 50, 60%, 100%, 200%, and then the OI falling. Yesterday, the OI was around 12 lakhs. Now it is around 8 lakhs. Usually, where you will see the short covering? You will see the short covering in the money and deep in the money strikes. If you go to the option chain page, in the money and deep in the money strikes, you see the covering happening. Why? The delta will already be 1 and there is no point for them to sell that particular delta. They will keep on covering their position. Okay, they will cover the position and then they will go and create the positions in the OTM strikes. They will go and create the positions in OTM strikes. Can you see this? Why the sellers needed to create like in a position in the OTM rather than creating in the money? If we are creating in the money, look at this, 44,500. Okay, the market is trading at 45,175. The 44,500 is trading at 700 rupees. That means it doesn't have any other major premium that you can sell it. You are just selling the product at the cost. As a seller, do you wanted to sell the product at a cost or sell a product which will give you some returns in the future? Imagine if the market is going to be keep on moving higher, do you think you will be able to make money as a seller here? Absolutely no. That's the reason selling the product here, it doesn't make sense for them in the deep in the money. They will cover the positions and then they will start to create the positions in the OTM where the delta is lower. So first and foremost, what is the delta? Forget about the valuation calculation and other things. Delta is the simple moving term of how you needed to correlate with the option prices to spot prices. Imagine if the spot is trading at 45,100 and if you're like in the respective strike, say for example 45,000 is trading at 355, the delta is 0.70. What is a 0.70? For every 1 rupee move, you will get 0.70 paise on this particular strike. That's exactly that they are denoting it to you. What they are denoting it? If there is a 1 rupee move in the spot, you will get for this particular strike 70 paise. If you are buying in the money at the money strikes, you will get 70 paise. If you are buying in the money strikes, you will get 1 rupee. That means every 1 rupee move, you don't lose anything, you will get the entire 1 rupee. But imagine if you are buying a OTM strike of 46,000, every 1 rupee move, you will only get 10 paise. Now you will understand why there is no point in buying an OTM as an buyer. Many a times people tend to think buying an OTM we will be able to be becoming a millionaire and billionaire, but if it doesn't move in your favor, you are not going to be getting anything major. And the most important thing is the time value and the theta value will have a faster decay here. When I say time value, as the market headed towards the expiry, the premium decay will be faster in the OTM strikes than in the money and at the money strikes. In the money and at the money, they can only decay up to the intrinsic value. Clear, guys? Yes, it's always suggested to enter at a higher delta. That way we will be able to make money, but I wouldn't be suggesting on the lower delta. Clear? Is the market is going to be doing anything? Let's see whether they are going to be making a move or not. Guys, the Dow has also been falling. There is not significant fresh positions getting created. So please be careful. All of a sudden, we might get like sudden green or red candle. Guys, why the delta is little higher on the first day of the series? Yesterday was the first day of the Bank Nifty. Why we are not bothered much is because in a low IV environment and so on, you will see the premiums are going to be lower. The next topic which we will be covering is going to be on that particular aspect. Then you will get to know why we are talking about that. But as of now, in a low IV environment, it is going to be beneficial to you. But in an high IV environment, it's always going to be a dangerous one. Okay, so I will show you the low IV and the high IV environment, how the premiums and other things are going to be there. So that way you will know what are the things you needed to be watching out for. Clear? Venkatesh, what is your query? Please, guys, don't worry. Once you complete all, then you will get a clear clue on what are the things which we are covering and everything. Then you will be able to understand the importance there. So identify which side the sellers are. As you guys are going to be growing along with me, you will automatically tell me which side the sellers are, which side the buyers are. Okay, that is the confidence which you will have it by end of the session. Don't worry, we will get there. We will get there. My aim is to get there. But you guys are asking me in the third session itself whether like an identity able to identify. I always tell you one simple magic. Okay, in the options market, one simple magic for you to identify which side the sellers and others are. How will you identify it? First and foremost, see, go to the trending OI data. This is your bank nifty. See where exactly the sellers have created the maximum position. Where exactly they have created the maximum position. Now, are you getting a clue? Imagine you being a seller. Will you create more positions on the side? Will you make a loss? Or will you create a position where you think you will make a profit? Again, remember, options market is created by the sellers. Today, the sellers have created more positions on the puts compared to the call. In the morning, it was call for some time till 11:30. Then they have covered the position. They have started increasing more on the put side. Now tell me which side I'm going to be like in concentrating as a buyer. Is it giving you a clue now? Always think from a seller's perspective. And most importantly, which is the most important indicator on the chart? The VWAP. If it is trading above the VWAP, it is bullish. If it is trading below the VWAP, it is bearish. Where exactly the market is trading? Then what will I do? Every dip is an opportunity to buy. Once almost a two candle theory is getting formed, what will I do when it coming near to the VWAP? Will the bulls come and support it? Because these guys have put in the money, right? They won't let it go immediately. If they are letting it go, that means these guys are really scared and they wanted to get an exit. If not, out of 10 times, you will get a move like this. Yesterday, it was a failure. Today, it gave you move or not? It almost came, hit this level of 45,180 odd level. It went to 45,400 odd level in no time. That is the power. That is the power of the buyers when you are putting in the money, when the direction is along with them. Not only the chart is giving you the clue, the OI data is also giving you the clue. Venkatesh, are you able to now say like in which side the buyers are there and which side the sellers are there? Clear, guys? We'll see it on 15-minute time frame. The data is not going to change. Okay, so don't worry about it. Guys, when I'm explaining the strikes and other things, I will tell you why we have selected these strikes and what is the reason and so on. Don't worry. We'll go one by one. You guys wanting to jump from first chapter to the 10th chapter. You don't want to listen. I can easily complete everything today itself and then close the sessions. Do you want me to do that? I'll say, okay, guys, this is what it is. This is what it is. And okay, from tomorrow, you guys can start trading. And for the next 7 days, I can also while away my time. Don't even explain any concept. Guys, this is the trade. This is the trade and so on. I can show you a few trades. And then you guys will be saying in magic, oh, this guy is able to make money. I thought he will never be able to make money. This guy is able to make money. Hmm? Guys, let me tell you, if you guys think that if you wanted to only look at the trade, then after 12 days, it will be very difficult for you to survive alone. What I am doing now, I'm getting you the basics right. And I'm making sure that you guys is going to be looking at all this when you guys are going to be doing it alone. Shiva is not going to be there when I'm going to be like in after 10, 12 days of these sessions. I'm not going to be there all along. I want you guys to think that Shiva is sitting next to you and then telling you what you would have done. Please understand, I'm making sure that I wanted each one of you to not depend upon any like an tips provider or any TV analyst to go and do anything. I wanted you all to be independent. That's the reason making these sessions more interactive and then giving you all the insights, whatever that I've learned in over the years. I'm telling you honestly, I don't think why people are joining my sessions again and again, because no other trainer or mentor has put in so much of efforts to create so much of content and give it to you. Guys, you would have attended several sessions, right? Have anyone bothered to give you all these documents, whatever that we have created, and shared it with you? You guys go and analyze it. Guys, the amount of time which we are spending to get you all the data and everything, it takes enormous amount of effort, not only from me, my from my team as well. Even they are so dedicated to provide you each and everything. Teaching is something which is very close to my heart. I thought, since I have learned so many things in the market, I never had an opportunity to learn from someone. Let me give it back to all of you. Some may find it not useful at all. It's absolutely fine. My job is to teach. If you feel that this is not going to be working for you, it's absolutely fine. But there are souls who have taken this training to the next level, and I know I have touched not only thousands of you who are attending the sessions, millions of people who are going to be there surrounding your family. Guys, when I like, and let me tell you one scenario. Okay, I used to get one call from a mother every month. You know what she used to say? She wishes me every month. She goes to temple only to pray for me. She comes back and says, "This is the only thing," she said. Shiva, 2 years back, when I saw my son, he was literally clueless and he was literally in the verge of getting depressed and like in committing a suicide because he is not able to handle the family pressure and everything. The same guy not only repaid the entire loan, now that guy is heading the family, and that mother is going and doing a prayer for me, not for his son. That one life is enough. That one family, we have changed the complete thing. I'm pretty sure I will be definitely be at least out of this people, whomever is attending, I know at least the 10% of the crowd will succeed if you guys are going to be just following what we said. Yes, not everybody is going to be winning in this world. That's the way the world is operating. If in a school of 40, in a class of 40, not everybody will be able to get like in first rank. We all needed to know our potential. Some will be in the first rank, some will be in the 10th rank, some will be in the 40th rank. It's absolutely fine. Guys, I'm not a good at studies in the school. But what you guys are going to be like, and why you have paid the money and came here, you all wanted to learn. Guys, I can show you only the traits and I can shut down the system. Please do not do that. Let me explain you whatever the things which I have learned, so that I want you guys to share some knowledge to others when you guys are going to get to that level. After a few years, you all will be successful. I'm telling you honestly, if a guy like me, if he's able to make money, I'm telling you, you guys are going to make much bigger things in life. Because it is not pointed to anyone. I'm not saying this like in pinpointing anyone. Telling it to all of you. Please, if you guys have learned something, please share your knowledge. If you feel there is a charge which you needed to attach to it, please do not be afraid to charge a person, because that way they will also value you. I can easily, like, and guys, though I don't say this on public platform, in this session, you guys have paid the fees, right? There are hundreds of people who are attending this session complimentary. How many of you know that? Why should I be giving complimentary for the people who couldn't afford? I know there are so many people who are able to afford. There are so many people who couldn't afford, and I have not done this only with this session. I have done it with so many sessions. In the last 10 mentoring programs, I would have at least given to minimum of 1,000 people who have been attending the sessions complimentary. You guys will get to hear their stories also. When we open the group, there will be few people who will say, we all attended complimentary. Why should I be giving that complimentary? Someone who would have done it in the past, they would have lost the money. But someone who feels that, Shiva, though I don't have the money, I wanted to learn. If I see the eagerness in them to learn, and if they're wanting to succeed in life, I just needed that attitude. Nothing else matters. If you possess the right attitude and if you show me the interest that you wanted to succeed in life, yes, I'm there to back you up. I'm there to back you up. And I'm telling you, at least I would have not even missed almost 95 to 98% of the time I would have replied to all the messages. Not even a single message we would have missed. Any, be it like in a Twitter, WhatsApp, or Telegram, or wherever it is, I would have responded to all of you, in spite of all the busy schedules and everything. Still, I would have done that. Why I should be doing it? I can simply say, like, and guys, you just take care of yourself. It is all the effort which we are putting in. Please respect the time and effort which we are putting in. I know trading is important, but before that, learning is far more important. Let's start with that. Okay? The third quadrant, which is nothing but the short covering. So, as I told you, where is the short covering is going to be? The short covering will be there in the money and the money strikes. Okay, so if you see this option chain page, it will be mostly deep in the money, or on expiry days, you will see it on the at the money strikes as well. Okay, so currently, this market is clearly giving you all the opportunities to know what they are trying to do, but now you guys needed to understand whether this percentage is sticking or it is increasing or it is falling. Okay, you needed to keep a track of this OI spurts through the day. Voice words which I normally look at every 15 to 30 minutes, even in my initial period. Now, though, I don't look at it because I get so confident on other parameters, I don't look at it. But in the initial period, please ensure that you track this OI data, OI sports data to know which side the buyers are, which side the sellers are. If you see the buyers are flocking in on the call side, you don't try to go and buy a put. Yesterday, some people asked me, right? Shiva, like in the market has gone into the overbought territory. Shall I go and buy a put? No. Guys, why I say I don't want you to buy a put? You know what the market does to you? I'll just give you a simple example so that it will be easy for you to do understand. Why I don't want to buy, like in you guys to buy a put? You know what is the tendency of the sellers? First, you're buying it at 100. Price goes to 80. Price goes to 70, price goes to 60, price goes to 50. The seller is keep on pounding it. Here you would have created 1 lakh quantity. The quantity would increase to 2 lakh quantity here, 3 lakh quantity here, 4 lakh quantity here, because he knows by end of the day, this particular strike, I can take it to zero, similar to the way this is being done now. There it is. Now, let me show you something. One sec. Then I will show you a live example itself. Then that way it will be easy for you, right? What category this is in? The price in the morning it was around 400 rupees. Now it has come to 60 odd rupees. And the OI in the morning it was around 89,000. Now it is around 2,76,000. Price has fallen. OI has been jumping. What are they trying to do? Whatever the example which I am trying to show here, are they doing it? At 100, 1 lakh quantity, 80, and now as it is going lower and lower, are they not increasing the quantity massively? Why are they doing this? They are doing it to take it to lower levels. Now, why I don't want you to buy a put here? You might be thinking that, Shiva, this has come from 400 to 100 to 40 rupees. Buying it at this level, if it reverses, it will give me significant money. Yes, I don't deny that. If it reverses, it will be giving you significant money. But what is the seller's smart thing is, imagine if I take a particular strike to zero by beginning of the day, will I be able to make money? No. what they normally tend to do is they will have a complete control and they don't want all the sellers to make money. Some large sellers, what they try to do is move the prices from 100 to 90 to 80 to 60. Then what you will feel? The market has given up. Okay, you will start to do that. Imagine if you are coming and buying it, it will go to 75, then it will go to 85. You will feel, oh wow, we got it at the right level now. Then what will happen in the market? Again, it will start to resume its downward journey. It will go to 60, it will go to 50, it will go to 40, it will go to 30. Imagine a guy who would have bought it here, he would be selling it at a loss here. Imagine if he's keep on averaging it. There are days wherein we would have done the mistake, right? What would have happened? He would have lost the money. Now I'll show you the same scenario here. You guys wanted to know, right? Now, look at the price. It fell. It fell to 150. You all would have felt this is the best time to buy and other things. But if you'd have bought and closed your positions, it went from 150 to 220 here. This is the area where a seller will activate again. He knows his average is near to the VWAP. He doesn't want it to give up, right? He has already been putting in the money. What he will do? He will again make you guys come inside. You would have already stolen your one kidney. Taking your second kidney is what his intention is. He is making you to come here. If you would have bought it in 200, again he took it to almost 124. Again he's showing you the carrot. I think now you guys have given me the two kidneys. Let me take the remaining parts which is there in your body. It is moving it again from 120 to 190 and then he is taking it to 50 rupees now. Is this not true? This is how the sellers do the game with you. Now you know why I don't want you to go where the sellers are. Then what we needed to do? When I know all the buyers are there on the call side, I bought it, sold it. No, I didn't get an opportunity. When it is falling, when it is playing near to the VWAP, I'll buy it. There is every dip is getting bought on the call side. Is the buyers coming in and commanding it? It went to 320, came to 180, again to 240, again to 400, again to 300, again now at 500. As a buyer, why you wanted to stay on an opposite side when the market is giving you a reward on the other side? Guys, this is a common mistake which we all used to do beginning of the career. I did it almost for 7-8 years, the same thing. What I need to do? I think that the market has rose so much, I will go and buy a put. This is what a golden opportunity which I'm getting it. It has moved from 400 rupees to 50 rupees. Wow, I'm getting it at a cheaper price. But silently what the sellers are doing. Can you see it? In the last few minutes, what the sellers, as we are talking, I think the market wanted to give you a real example itself. Do you think you will be able to survive this? From 2 lakh, it has gone to 6 lakhs, and then the price is just wiping out. Guys, if you are really good at getting this resistance, support, and nothing, I don't deny that you will be able to buy it on both the sides. But someone who's getting into the market the first time, I would sincerely say, please, please, please stay on the trend. The trend is absolutely bullish. Is it not bullish? Is the VIX gone there? What is the VIX doing? Is it tracing you? Just because we drawn the line yesterday there, is the VIX is not teasing you with that line? Tell me honestly, how many of you feeling that this guy is an operator, playing with the VIX, he's playing with the market, he's playing with everything, and he's showing exactly what we wanted to do? Is the VIX breaking that level which I drawn yesterday? How many of you are like shell-shocked? How come this guy has drawn a line and it is not moving? Every candle is closing below that level. In fact, beginning of the day, I just went and spoke to them and told the NSE and the NSE management folks, today I'll be displaying all these things. So ensure that you guys are not moving beyond 10.95, beyond 10.64. Okay, because I have told them that I'm going to be explaining all these concepts. So you guys are not doing it. Okay. Now, this is the power. Are you able to see what is that the markets are doing to you? What is the market is doing now? Is it headed towards the all-time highs? Absolutely. The way the market is behaving, they just wanted to show you all-time highs. Beginning of September, I did post like, and I did a post on the very first day or the second day. What was my post is all about? September usually historically how the markets have come. 700 to 1000 points. This is your opening day. From where the market have started, it has already moved 600 to 700 points. It's happening exactly every September, which has been promised. Market tends to have a pattern. All we needed to know how the past patterns is and then get adapted to that. Now, time is around 2:20. These guys are very smart nowadays. They know Shiva is going to be taking a two candle theory if it's coming in the morning. Let me wait till 2:25, 2:30, and then we will show them a two candle theory. Huh? What a move, right? Guys, I will also tell you the logic and the reason why I invented the two candle theory and how it is working and so on. Now, this data is literally like an rocking through the roof. This data is literally rocking through the roof. So anyone who would have been playing in this market, they all would have been like in making tons and tons of money. Correct? Guys, I don't like, and I can't control the market. I don't have that much of capital. So Vineet, if you think that I'm the one who's doing all this, then I should be God. But unfortunately, I'm not the one. The only thing which has given me the confidence to explain you and teach you everything live is, which nobody bothers to do it. When you are confident on your setup, when you have seen this over a period of time again and again and again over a past 15, 16 years, it gets into your mind, it gets into your heart. There are like in 10, 15 odd patterns. They have to follow this. Okay, they cannot move away from that. Okay, they have to either do this or do that. Maybe like in the script might be changing a bit. It is like an old wine in a new bottle. They will do only those. It is us who needed to ensure that whatever the move comes in, we just make money, get out of it. What are those patterns? Those are the ones which I'm explaining it to you all. How the low VIX environment, how the high VIX environment, and everything will be playing out. Okay, so don't worry. I will be keep sharing with all of you all the insights, whatever that I'm learning. No, I'm going to be keep on sharing it. That is my main intention. Clear? Guys, the best thing is market will be your best teacher. Keep focusing on the market every day. Okay, even like in your worst times, you might not have the capital to trade and other things. Yes, we will have all those moments. Even in those moments, I will at least spend 30 minutes to 1 hour every day to learn the market concepts. Guys, I would literally love to see a drop here and then we can look for a trade. So 66, 500, something which should be trading at 200 odd bucks. It is exactly trading at that level. Wow, beauty. So in fact, it is trading in a discount of close to 510 rupees now. Almost 15, 20 rupees. If the Sensex moves quickly, you will see like in a big move happening. Now, can you see the OI data? What are they trying to do? Is it giving you a clear clue what the market is trying to do? They waited. Again, they made sure some people are coming in, and then they are taking it again higher. Can I say that? Yes, no. Now you understood the concepts of why we needed to be on the trend side. Don't try to go on this pattern. Okay? That's like an really like an made a lot of like I lost big trying to average my positions when I know that the trend is going to be on the upside. Rather than chasing a trend, I went on the opposite, did several mistakes, lost big money. Lost big money. Please. Already, guys, I told you this is fire and I touched it and it has burnt my hand and other things. If you still feel, no, Shiva, I think you tried it long back. Now the fire color and everything has changed. Let me go and touch it. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. Someone who likes to play with fire, you guys can continue to do that. In the upcoming sessions, I will also be explaining you how you needed to be looking at to take a trade using all these data points. Now, we are seeing the third quadrant. What is that? Short covering. And there is a small concept in the third quadrant which is called as long liquidation as well. What is long liquidation? I'll just show you that. What is a short covering and what is a long liquidation? You guys needed to know that, right? I'll just show you. Just see 65,500 on a 60-minute time frame. Here, what is the beginning of the day price? Around 105. The OI quantity went from 5 lakhs to 9 lakhs. It came down to 4.7 now. 4 lakh 73. What has the price done? From 100 to 195. This is Sensex 66,500. I'll just open the option chain of Sensex 66,500. Do you see this? Though the price has gone up, the OI has gone up and everything, here you're able to see a clear clue that the price opened at 74, low of 46, and went up to a high of 228. Now it is trading at 195. 195. Can you see this 228 to 195? In spite of a long build-up, it is not trading at the higher level. I'll show you a short covering example. That way it will be easy. This is a short covering example. Can you see this? 164 was the open. 425 is the high. Currently, it is trading at 408. There is a difference of close to 15-20 rupees from the day's high. Right? At the higher level, when you're booking your profits, that is called as unwinding in a short covering category. The shorts are still covering their position, but the longs who would have bought it at 100 or 150 or 200 odd rupees, they would be happy to book their profits at these levels. Guys, yesterday this particular index strike was trading at 11 rupees. Today it is at 400 rupees. You wanted to go and see this strike individually? I'll just show you that. 66,300. Just see it in the 5-minute time frame. See what has happened here. Can you see this? Once it has gone to a higher level, these guys are trying to book the profits. It has gone from 300 to 400 odd levels. They are trying to book the profits. That is the beauty which is happening. Nothing else. So, if the OI is reducing, price is staying near to the day's high, that means short covering is intact. But OI is reducing, but price has fallen from the day's high, That means it is a combination of short covering and long liquidation. It is a combination of both short covering and long liquidation. Clear? Are you guys clear? Third quadrant is clear? I will repeat it again. For the benefit, just look at 66,300. If the price as short covering, that means the OI is dropping, the price has gone up significantly. If it is staying near to the day's high, if the price is staying and closing it near to the day's high, that means it is short covering. But the same price, if it is closing from that level, it has literally given up. That means it is combination of short covering plus long liquidation. Am I clear, guys? Now, look at this. This is towards the expiry 230 move that is coming in. The people are literally buying the the calls here, and the price is moving crazily higher. It went to a low of almost 40, 50, and then it is doubling now. This is the area usually, like in before the event, which I was telling you, right? They are trying to do something. They are trying to do something. I think the market is literally feeling the heat. Let me show you. They are trying to do something. I think they are getting into an act wherein they just wanted to get out. Guys, this market is going to be crazy now. Let's see the VIX. Let's see the VIX. VIX is again trying to shoot it up. Wow. Are we going to be seeing like some kind of an anticlimax for the day? Guys, watch out for any anticlimax which is going to be happening today. Because the market has been continuously going higher and higher. We can be expect some kind of a move. Until and unless it goes here, it's going to be very difficult. And if this candle closure is going to be very keen, guys, watch out for this candle closure. Because if Nifty is falling, automatically the Sensex will also be making a big dip. Are they going to be doing that? That's something. They are planning for something big. Let's see. 235. Are they going to be making that move? Guys, this is going to be a crazy day if the Sensex is starting to fall from here. Are they going to be doing that? Let's see. I think this is going to be a moment of truth. Can they make it happen? A big, big fall from here. Looks like they are planning to do that. Guys, this is going to be crazy now. If they are going to be breaking this VWAP, it will be all hell break loose. It will be all hell break loose. Now, let's see the strikes closely. Guys, it's going to be an exciting expiry. Let's see. This is where the sellers will be getting trapped. Look at what the sellers are doing now. They would have enjoyed the benefits and they are saying, Shiva, I'm not going to wait till 3 o'clock. Let me cover my position because I created the position somewhere around 300 to 400 and I don't mind closing my position between 50 and 100. That's exactly the game which is going on here. Okay, that's exactly the game which is going on here. Will they be able to be successful? Let's see whether they are going to be successful or not. They just needed to move it. Move it. There's this. Now the sellers are covering their positions big time. And whether they will continue to do that. That is something which I want you guys to keep a track. And most importantly, on a day like today, just see whether they are protecting the VWAP before the closure. Great. Now, Bank Nifty, what it is they're doing? It is also breaking it. Nifty is also breaking it. And they literally went above that level. If they are going to be closing below this level, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Bank Nifty went up to that 45,500. Now it is not able to sustain, and they are making a fall at that level. So who's going to do what now? Let's get and see. Let's wait and see. I think the most important thing is they are making the fall with the volume now. Can you see this? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. The profit booking is happening with the volume. Can they make the like in a move little bit? Let's see. Guys, observe it for the next 5-10 minutes, 230. If it can go below this level, and if the fall is going to be severe, you will see a serious problem happening. Let's quickly observe the OI data as well. Because next week, when I'm back, we will be looking at this OI concepts so closely. Now, what is happening with the Sensex? Both the OI data on the call and the put is now literally almost the same. Are you able to see that? Guys, this is something else which is going to go on now. They are literally trying to write as much as possible. Will they be like and be successful? They just needed to take it higher and higher in case if they wanted to. But if not, they just needed to give it up. Can they push the prices? I think someone is saying that like we are happy with whatever that we got before the event. We just wanted to get an exit. Bank Nifty, this is, and Nifty you can clearly see, and keep a close tab on the VIX now. VIX is going to be your major force which can tell you what is that plan which they have it. VIX is going to be your major friend. If it is going to be only long unwinding, the VIX is not going to be shooting up. Remember that. So we are analyzing all the factors now. First time, the VIX, the Sensex, look at the Sensex OI, it is almost literally the same, 99 to 101. As the market is going to be heading higher again. Great, some of you would have made money. Good to see that. But guys, please be careful. Now it is time for you to protect your profits if you have already made good money, because this market is going to be literally like in fooling the people. But tab on this OI data as well. So 66,600, are they going to be doing it? I think once it crosses the VWAP on this one, you will see a big short covering happening on this particular strike, guys. That is a level. And it went up to like an 8 lakhs and then coming back to 3 lakhs here. Wow. Guys, can you believe it? This is the power of short covering, especially towards the expiry day last 30 minutes. Now you know why. As a retailer, I don't want you guys to trade after 2:30 because you will not be able to handle this volatility after 2:30. The market tends to give you wild moves and it will be very difficult for you to compensate that. They are just going to be like in playing in that arena. Can they make it? Can they take it higher again? take the market higher because the Dow has been like in continuously falling. If you see the Dow, I'll just show you that. It has gone into 60 points negative. Only our markets has been like an on a threshold and then like can keep on pushing it higher and higher. Today Reliance is just like in making it small, like in a small moves, but it is not able to do anything with that. Can they keep on moving it? Let's see. They just needed to make a big fall below this VWAP level. Once that is done, then the morning gap, whatever that was there in the Bank Nifty, it will also get closed. Can we get to see the gap getting closed today? Let's see. Guys, the VIX is going to be affecting the Nifty, then automatically it will be the same for the bank, sorry, the other one as well, right? It will be the same for the other one. I think the way this guy is falling, that is going to be a cause of a concern for the people who have been doing that. They know that. They know that. I think if there is going to be a bigger short covering here, then the people are in a soup. Then the people are in a soup. It is like moving crazy. Will they be able to take it further and further away? Guys, they have to just break this level. Watch out for this. Bigger the fall from here, you will see a crazy move happening in some of the option prices. Guys, everybody would be thinking that as we are heading into the event, there is going to be like a lot of positivity and other things. That's where like in the market tends to make you believe and then like and make a complete change in the pattern. That normally happens. Let's see whether they are going to be doing that. It's an exciting last 15-20 minutes. The G20 event which is happening in India. The only problem is after some time, the volume is not there, similar to the way the Bank Nifty has been doing it. Guys, first time they took a defense. Will they do the second time also? That is something. Guys, why are we not taking it beyond this particular time? There is no point in you taking a trade after that, because once you have made enough money, then don't try to go in the second half when the market is going to be getting into the event and so on. Avoid any trades at this juncture. Unless and until you are a serious risk taker who has large capital and others, you should try it. But otherwise, please stay away from this market. This market is literally going to be fooling you. It can immediately like can take a reversal and then like can a bounce from this level. So watch out. Guys, it is trying to make a downfall. Please be careful. Can you see this? Bank Nifty is headed towards this territory. Will they be like in falling further and further from this level? Because Friday, everybody wanted to go home on a relaxed manner and other things. So please take care of that. The market is going to be saying you all those things. Guys, look at this. This chart will tell you the clue. Look at from where these guys have like and started to move from almost 40 to 150 odd levels. It is like a crazy move. That's the reason you guys needed to be literally careful here. Are they going to be making a big mockery? If this one crosses and then this one falls, if this one falls below this level, because it is all coming with the volume on the downside, that's the problem. They just needed to defend it. This is the final level. They know that. And if they're not able to defend it, then they are gone. If the next candle closes below this and then the fall happens with the volume, then God save for the day. You will see a big profit booking coming in. And they will say, like, and we will come and take the trades after that. 248, another 12 more minutes. And look at this. When they're trying to initiate a buy, the volume is not coming in where they have been able to pull it down. That is a problem. When your guys are like and trying to buy it, they have to buy it with a large volume. If it is not, then it will be a problem again. Guys, as a trader, you should be ready to read their minds, what they will try to do, how they will be playing in these events, what they would have done it in the past, whether are they playing for the same kind of a moment. All those things is going to be very important in this market. That is what will make you a great trader. You just don't put yourself in your shoes, try to put yourself in their shoes. Now look at it. This is the Bank Nifty gap, right? Definitely, they might just come try to go for that. Because they know there is like a lot of profit booking and other things are happening, and this is the best moment for them to do all those things. And every buy is getting like a large sell. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. For them, that is where like and they will try to do all these. The next candle is going to be the most crucial candle, guys. Watch out. Can they break the shackle and then move below? Go and fill the gap. What is this gap is all about? It is a gap which will get created when there is sufficient, like in a lot of orders getting placed, and some of the orders of like in one or two large players might not have got filled, and that guy would be literally, what to say, cribbing in himself that like, and I'm not able to participate in this rally on the upside. So to participate either on the upside or on the downside, they normally try to go and fill it. If it's going to be a small liquidity, then yes, they will try to pull it back. But if it is not, then it will be very difficult for them to pull it back. That's exactly been happening in the market now. Looks like this market is waiting for the 3 p.m. move now. All the things, whatever that they needed to do it, they have done that. Now they are waiting for the 3 p.m. moves. So which way the shift is going to be there at 3 p.m.? We just needed to wait and watch. How many of you found today's session a lot more intriguing? We have like a lot more sessions in the upcoming days, which is going to be a lot more intriguing. But before that, we have something else where the expiry is going to be playing out. Let's wait and watch. Can you see this chart? Like, and this is the Sensex chart. The price has moved, and then they are trying to defend that WMA levels or the VWAP levels. Now they are going to be getting into a different zone altogether. And they are making another round of a fall. Wow. Can they? Can they not? Guys, this is going to be the most crucial moment. Can they keep doing it? What they have done so far? Will they be able to defend this WMA, sorry, the VWAP, and then take it above? Another 3 more minutes. A big fall or a big jump? 3 p.m. They have defended this level 2 times now. Will they be pushing it? They just needed to push it faster. This is the area. Three p.m. move. Another 4 more minutes. Guys, the best ideal situation that would be to get into the event is to just like and relax with the profits and other things. Let's not take too much of stress and other things. That's what like and most traders will tend to do that. So let's see whether they are going to be doing that pattern here. They just needed to make a large move. That's it. One candle move either side. You will be good to go. There is nothing which is going to be telling them to take this market higher because they know they will always be able to come back, but they will be able to trap the people who thought that the market is going to be closing it at the day's high and so on. That the mind games will be starting to play now. The mind games. This is the time wherein you will see the mind games playing big. Can they get the mind games playing it? One more candle before the 3 p.m. moves. Guys, the OI data is literally going to be coming down on both the sides. Look at this. 1 crore and 1 crore. It is just literally playing in that territory. They have defended it nicely. They are just trying to see whether they will be able to take it above that level. Can they? Can they not? I think tracking the Sensex would be the best thing to do at this juncture, along with the Nifty. Because if the Nifty is going to be making the move, you will get to see that happening here. Okay, one more candle. One more minute before the 3 p.m. move skips in. If there need to be something that has to be done now. Guys, this is going to be the 3 p.m. move. Will the fall be there in the next 1 minute? Or it is going to be another move on the downside pretty fast. Okay, the 3 p.m. move kicks in. There seems to be nothing as of now. They're making a move on the upside, but it is with a very, very low volume. This is not going to be convincing to anyone. Will they be able to move it? Guys, this is very, very crucial phase. Look at the way it is being done. Can they make it? One large move? Nope. The data has to jump from this crazy in case if the buyers needed to come in. I think the buyers on the put side might be like and slowly getting interested with the way the things are moving in. Can they? Can they not? Guys, this is going to be crazy move. Don't tell me that I didn't warn you on that. There is no point in taking them higher. Absolutely, you got the point. This is exactly what they will try to do it. They will just try to trigger your stop losses, whichever side you have been placing it. That's exactly the game plan for them. Now, do you see the Bank Nifty? It broke the VWAP and it is just trying to stay there. What a crazy day. It went 8-hour targets, whatever that needed to be done, and they are just playing on the other side. Wow. It's literally they are showing you everything what you wanted to learn from the market. Don't tell me that like and they are not. And now you just look at this data and tell me what you would have done. The market is again starting to fall, but the OI has already fallen. Do you think you'll be able to make money as a seller? Will you be able to make money as a seller? Why? Because you have already covered your position, so you don't want the market to go, especially the index which you are buying it, to go low. That is the reason you will not see this particular level getting defeated. Okay, either they will keep it here or they will just play around on the upside. That is what something which I want you guys to be aware. Clear? Guys, these are the things which you will be learning it from the upcoming sessions as well. And this session, we are going to continue again. Once we are coming back from the break, after the like in 1 week of break, in the meantime, I want you guys to watch these videos again and again and again. Okay? For the next 1 week, you will only be seeing these videos, and I have shared the psychology document and the material. I want you to go through that.
नहीं नहीं नहीं
I want you to go through that.
नहीं
After that, we'll be sharing a lot of strategies and other things. But before that, I needed these things to be covered so that when I teach you all these two channel theories, all this case study and other things, it will be helpful. Okay, so I'll be showing you some examples how to identify a trend based support, how to identify a false breakout. All this will be shared. But before that, I want you to be very careful with the basics, and basics has to be strong if I want you to be little strong on that. Okay, so before I proceed,
कितना आएगा
there is a surprise which I told you, right? Before the session ends, I will be sharing with you before I share it with others. The surprise is on our anniversary, we are releasing the promo code. I thought, let me reveal it to you all first before I reveal it to the public. Okay, so on the third anniversary, if someone who wanted to avail the OI Pulse annual offer, both for one click and OI Pulse, you can buy it separately at 25% off. This is the coupon code to be used. So how to buy it? If you're already using OI Pulse, you know, just go into the OI Pulse, whichever plan you wanted to buy it. Just go here, go to plans page. Here on the annual plan, you can click on OI Pulse,
हाँ
the code 03, and then apply it. You will immediately get the discount. Okay, 25% discount, which will be around 3,250 odd levels, and you will be getting it at a very good discount. This code will be valid till the weekend. It's an anniversary offer. You can avail it for both OI Pulse and one click. Whichever platform you wanted to buy or with both you wanted to buy, you can do that. And I'm revealing it to you before around 4:30. I'm revealing it to all general public. It has a limited one, so please take it. The 7 days trial, who wanted to try it, you can wait it. But if someone who wanted to buy it, you can use this promo code and then buy it. Guys, someone who already have a plan who are buying it, your plan validity will get extended. How will you see that? Go under the my billings. So if you have bought several plans, all your plans will get displayed. You will not lose a single date. The new plan will get started once your existing plan expires. So these plans have expired. My current plan is this. After that, I have a go trial, and if I'm purchasing something today, and it will get added to me, so you won't lose a single date. So in a year, we normally announce the offers in 3 or 4 times. So make use of that.
हाँ हाँ हाँ
You can add it. The code is OI Pulse 03. I'll just put it across so that everybody is aware. Okay, 7 days trial. We haven't activated that. That will be given only after like in a week or two. But once I'm back, but at this juncture, you can use it. Those who are waiting for the 7 day trial, you can wait and then we will activate it. And then I will share another code with all of you for you to avail it. This is for the people who couldn't wait, who have bought the subscriptions in the past. You can use this code and then take it. No, this code can be used for both OI Pulse and one click. If you go to one click, in one click plan, if you click on it, go to annual plan. This code will be applicable only to annual plan. OI Pulse 03, apply it, it'll automatically give you the discount. Okay, guys? I hope all of you would have enjoyed this 3 days of learning. And now it is time for you to go through the recordings again and again and again before we resume the sessions back. When are we resuming the next session? We are starting it on 20th. We have 11, 12 days of gap. Make use of this to go through the 3 days and then be ready for 20th. From there, it'll be like a non-stop. It'll be going in a fast-paced mode. So get ready for that fast-paced mode from 20th. So before we wind down today's session, in a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate today's session, guys? 1 being low, 10 being high. Guys, the soft copy of the book has been shared in day one folder. Please go through that. You have plenty of time now. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thanks for all the love. Okay. See you all on 20th. Okay. How many of you felt today you guys learned something totally new which you haven't expected at all about the OI, about the concepts and everything? And we demonstrated in a practical way with the live examples, right? That's far more important. Great. Guys, the people who are new, that's the reason I'm giving you the break. Please go through it, go through it, go through it. Someday you will definitely be able to come back. Okay, thank you. Guys, the screenshots will not be able to be shared because those are all like in our what to say, our like an archived. But we will be sharing you few screenshots part of the session that will be compiled in the synopsis and it will be shared. Don't worry. Anyway, you have the recordings, so you guys can use the recordings. I would sincerely avoid the BTST considering it's a long weekend and for me, so don't try to do anything. When we will be getting the synopsis, maybe in the next 1 2 days, you will get the synopsis as well. No download, the recording cannot be downloaded, only the manuals can be downloaded. Thank you all. See you next week, guys. Bye bye.